8.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. How are you?
I'm okay. It's warm.
Uh-oh.
It's warm here. It's weird. It's a little unsettling because it's cool enough in the house to have the pellet stove on, but it's going to be like in the 50s today, which is weird for December. And then whatever.
It is. Yeah, that is very weird, especially for you. It's we have an actual cold snap right now. It is like I haven't been outside yet, but it's either high 20s, low 30s at the moment, and it's only going to get into the low 30s. Is
See,
all.
that's kind of
But
normal.
there's an irrigation pond outside of my window through the woods a little bit, and it's frozen over. I can see.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I mean, the chicken water this morning had a little tiny layer of, very thin ice. But normally, by now, I'd be like banging out the chicken water, not just tap, tap. It'd be like, bam,
Yeah. I want to say that in like 4 days, it's going to be 60 here again. Like there's some weird, Sunday and Monday, high of 62. And then it goes back into the 40s. Planet.
Go figure. Well, yeah. So I stayed up way too late, and I was going to tell you why.
Okay.
Well, it's one of those things. Okay, I will show you this because we talked about it before. So I got going on my daughter, the eclair cake cowl that I'm making for my daughter. I got going on that. And it's a little bit addictive because it's one of those stitch patterns where it's easy to see where you've been. You're like, I'm just going to do one more little section. Okay.
Yeah.
Then I got started watching this stupid show. It kind of is stupid, but it's mildly entertaining in a crass kind of a way. It's on Netflix, and it's called It's Mick. And I think Netflix recommended it to me because I liked Fisk so much.
Mm.
I mean, they're nothing alike.
Is it Australian?
No.
Oh.
Anyway, Mick is short for Mackenzie. And it's this woman. She's just a total mess. And she ends up, through some circumstances that I won't reveal, she ends up having to take care of her sister's kids. And that's kind of a mess. And it's, mildly entertaining and sort of funny and sort of crass and stupid. I don't know. I got sucked in. And you know how that happens where you're like, okay, I'm just going to knit one more round and I'll watch till the end of the round. But then you're like, well, I may as well finish the episode. Then you start knitting another round. And then until those
and then you have to
go inside, till you end the round at the end of an episode, you get in this little loop.
Yeah, you're just stuck forever. Yes.
Well, till about 12:30. But I made really good progress.
Oh, wow. You sure did.
Yeah.
That's looking awesome.
Yeah. So how this will end up, obviously it isn't blocked and it's, squished. But so there's, you can see the difference in the colors. So the light blue, this is more variegated. This mini was. So now I go back to a plain light blue for the last two. So then we have plain light blue, variegated light blue, because there is some purple mixed in there. See?
Okay. Yep.
And then, still alternating the dark. Yeah. So I have, four more stripes, but I was moving along last night.
Yeah, you were.
Because of the stupid show. I mean, it's crass and stupid and, whatever.
I got some knitting done too yesterday. I'm over halfway on the hem part.
Of your barnyard.
It's not really exciting. It's just gray, but I crossed the halfway point.
That's always satisfying, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like landmarks. I like being able to say, I'm a halfway, I'm a quarter way, I'm 2/3 way. And then.
Yeah. I want to get done with this cowl. So then I can go back to my cardigan thing. Remember how I told you I don't like to knit floof?
Yes.
I actually mailed you some floof that I didn't want one time. I remember that. But anyway, so instead of that floof, which is mohair, I actually bought some alpaca, Syria alpaca, which is less hairy. It's less.
It's sort of less drifty. It's more substantive.
Yes, it's less ethereal, is what I'll say. I'm trying to read.
Ethereal.
Yes. So I have this so far. This is some retreat yarn. This is fingering yarn that I had done for an event that I held. And you can't, the color's kind of crappy, but can you see how there's purple in it?
I can see, I can't tell it's purple with the colors, but
it's on waist yarn right now, the bottom part. But this is called and it's held with, that's the waist yarn, but it's held with the Seri alpaca.
Oh, and nice.
You start out with 160 row I-cord.
Nice.
Yeah. Then you pick up the edge of the I-cord and then you do some short rows. Can you tell there's some short rows right there?
Yep, you got a bit of a curve.
So this whole thing is the back. It's the back, like this. Then now what I'll do is you pick up, it's called the Girlfriend's Cardigan by Strick.
I'm sure you'll put a link in
I will. So what you do is you kind of are in halfway here and you pick up this I-cord on the other side, and then you pick up this I-cord and you knit the front. So you do that and you knit the front, and then this is on waist yarn in the back because that's what you join in the round under the arm. Right. Anyway, I'll be done. When I'm done with the cowl, I will carry on with my, you can kind of see the purple there.
Yeah, there you can see the color.
Yeah. So hooray. Because it's smoky and cozy and I just want to be able to wear it. Lovely. And it's just, I'm in a garter stitch phase right now because it's just floofy.
Yeah. Well, it's that time of year, right? When you're dealing with so many other things that you just want the easy, not thinking stuff.
Yeah. Comfort knitting.
Speaking of I-cords, have you heard of the Cordsmith?
No.
Heard of that? I don't know. Is that better? I think you can see it better against my sweater.
Oh.
So this is a new tool that appeared recently on social media. And someone had one that was like from the old days or whatever. I don't know. Someone had made it. They didn't know where it came from.
Okay.
It's three
hooks.
I would call them latch hooks, but they're from a knitting machine, but same sort of idea.
Okay.
They have the little latches.
Yeah.
And you can use this tool to do I-cord just by yarning over. Pull it through. Yarn over, pull through. And so it's a super fast way to do I-cord. And someone saw it. I'll have to look and maybe send you a link.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
And
that'd be great.
She and her husband or partner, I'm not sure, are 3D printing these.
Oh, nice.
And sending them out. Yeah. So I got mine. I haven't had a moment yet I haven't needed to do I-cord yet. So everything else is taking priority.
Yeah.
But I have it for when I do. And I'm very excited because I hate doing I-cord.
I don't really mind it. But when I did this, it was 160 I-cord rows. And then I didn't pick up the 160. It was one of those nights where my daughter called me and was having a homework freak out and wanted to talk through an essay, and then I ended up on the phone until like 1 a.m. and so that's what I did while I was on the phone listening to this process, because again, they just want to talk about it. That's
right. Yeah.
I would not change that. I'm glad that they still are calling me.
Absolutely.
I'm happy about
that. Absolutely. For sure.
I'm so excited for them to come home next week.
Same.
Hooray.
So, I did some of the stuff I was supposed to do yesterday. And one thing I did not do is go grocery shopping. So I still have to go grocery shopping today.
I hate that.
Because it's like I have a squash and eggs. Yeah. And like I can make a meal. It's just not. It's a weird combination. So I got to go do some proper grocery shopping today.
Yeah.
And did I say it was like 30 degrees? It's like 30 degrees. I don't want to leave my house, but that's my plan for today.
It's not snowing, so.
It snowed yesterday, but it didn't stick at all. but so it's my favorite kind of snow. It looked pretty falling and none of it stayed. Good job, nature.
I like being snowed in.
Keep that up.
I like it. I like being snowed in. I'm like, it's cozy, build a fire, make stew.
We were looking at the weather report and it looks like we're going to get through this Adam trip without me having to shovel the driveway.
Wow.
Like there's no more snow forecast. For the snow that was forecast didn't come. Then yesterday we just had flurries and it didn't stick, and there's nothing more supposed to happen. So everyone keep your fingers crossed for me, please.
Okay. I want my children to drive home, and then I want it to snow.
Yeah.
I want a good storm after they're home. Because, driving up through the canyon in Wyoming in a snowstorm is like, that's sketchy.
No, it's really dodgy. That's super dodgy.
Yeah, so it can rip as soon as they're home.
Yeah.
That's fine.
For sure.
Show me what you got.
Okay. So day 8.
Yeah.
So today it's a little blue Highland cow.
Oh.
Isn't it cute?
It is cute.
So cute.
And
so it'll be another Aister Ooh color.
Aister Ooh. And I wanted to mention, I forgot to mention this yesterday. We do have an interview from the Mackenzies and that we did last year. And I will put the link below in today's video because I forgot about that yesterday. Yes. It was delightful. And I did put the link to their shop. I put the link to their shop, but I forgot to put the link to their interview we did with them last year. So look below for that. Oh, and can I also mention a little plug for them? Aren't they the ones that do the nifty little like bouquet kind of things?
Yes.
So like if you had a Mother's
Day, they're fantastic.
Yeah, if you have Mother's Day or a birthday, they arrange all the little cakes of yarn like in a box that looks like
they rewind them so they're round.
Oh.
And then they arrange it like a floral arrangement in a short basket. And it has like the balls of color and little greenery and stuff. And they like tissue around it. It's so adorable. It's so adorable.
Anyway, you can find that on their shop, which I'll put the links.
Right.
I thought that was a really neat idea. So
I have the color.
Cool.
I lost the name. Where's the name? So Forson. And so that's today's.
Okay.
With the blue from yesterday, Havara. So Forson, Havara. There we go.
Yeah.
And again, if I haven't seen anyone posting the spring colors yet, but I'll put another plug out for that. Okay. SHB, #SHB 2023. And I do want to say really quick.
Yes.
When I created the boxes and printed them, I did a search. No one was using that hashtag. Since then, there has been a bicycle race.
Oh.
And their hashtag was SHB 2023. Oh, so if you search for that, a lot of the posts are going to be bicycle posts. But their event is over. Yeah, their event is over. It's done. So just keep, just look and scroll, and the yarn posts are going to appear there too. And we're eventually going to take that over.
Oh yeah. So, I'm pretty sure
post-wise
differentiate.
Yeah. So if it's a bike, that's not us. If it's yarn, that's us.
Because
so those are the winter colors.
Anne's not knitting while bicycling.
No, not this time.
Have you tried that?
There was that horrible incident last year. No, I would not recommend that, because if your yarn gets caught in the pedal, something bad's going to happen.
Well, I kind of was referring to your Peloton. Have you tried knitting?
No, I've thought about this. Because that is a long time to just sit there. But no, if anything, like the yarn's going to get snapped or something's going to get broken or whatever. Yeah. So don't bike and knit.
Okay.
It's not worth it. It's not worth it, folks.
Okay. I was fond
of weightlifting and knitting at the same time. I do that all the time. No, just kidding.
Okay. The other thing we were talking about my stripes is I noticed on yesterday's podcast when I put up the logo for the yard goats, it would kind of go. These would be great socks for you to wear to a game.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm probably not
just saying
send them to you, but maybe I would wear them to a game. Maybe I would come there and wear them to a game.
You got me all excited, Jana.
for a second. Okay. Sorry. No teasing. I didn't mean to tease you.
I see how it is. I see how it is.
I'm still after you to learn how to knit your own socks.
It's not hard. I just don't want to. I don't enjoy it.
Okay.
I don't enjoy knitting socks.
Okay. That's all right.
No, everybody's got their gustos. Knitting socks is not my gusto. So.
That's all right. That's perfectly fine. Can I show you day 7 stripe?
Please do.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I want to make sure I'm grabbing the right one because I have 2 socks in progress.
Right.
Yeah. So day 7.
Ooh, look at it coming along. It looks so pretty.
Yeah, isn't that cool?
I really like that color.
Me too.
It's really nice.
Ready for day 8? Here's our neutral.
Yep. Keep pulling.
Woo!
Ooh, oh, it's more turquoisey turquoise.
Yeah, it is, but it's lighter. Look at that.
Yeah, that's nice. I like that.
Fun.
Nice.
That's fun.
Yes,
I'm digging
very
it.
much so.
I'm digging it. Yay! So cool. I'm happy about that. I'm going to try to get this cowl done. Well, I mean, there's no rush really because she won't really need it till she goes back to school in January. But
yeah,
still, then I feel like, I can block it. I can do all my things. Oh, so I have a little plug for a friend of mine real quick. And I haven't decided if I'm going to order one or not because I don't know what to do about my planner situation. But this isn't like a daily planner. It's more like a project planner journal thing. Mm-hmm. So Augusta over at Camp Stitchwood she has a new like makers planner. So go check that out. I'll put a link down below.
That's cute. Can I do a little plug for some friends of mine too?
Of course.
So
support your makers.
Everybody. Yeah. Everybody knows about Edinburgh Yarn Festival, right?
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that. I saw it on your Instagram.
Yeah, so they stopped. It got really, really big, and they just had to stop. It was like more than they could handle, and they took a break from it. And then the pandemic hit, and then they've just decided not to carry on with it.
Right.
So there's another group of people there who have banded together. And they are doing, with Edinburgh Yarn Festival's blessing, they are moving ahead with another festival called the Woolly Good Gathering. Oh. And because this is the first year, they need funding. When you do events like this, there's a lot of money that has to go out first before you can start doing stuff.
Venue rent.
So they have a Kickstarter.
Stuff. Yeah.
So they have a Kickstarter that just went live the day we're recording this, so yesterday when you're seeing this.
Okay.
And if you look for, I'll send a link, Jana. I'll send you a link.
Yeah, send me.
And they have everything from just like God bless you, here's some money level to you get your tickets for the whole weekend, you get the yarn to do the festival shawls, you get all the merch.
Wow.
So, and there's all these gradients in between. Ones that don't include tickets, if you just want the merch, if you just want the yarn, if you want to get tickets for one day and ticket to do a class, like there's all these wonderful combinations that will allow you to support these people. I know 3, I'm trying to remember faces right now. I know at least 3 of them involved. Cool. They're all passionate about wool and knitting and preserving heritage craft. And so I'm like 100% behind this. I already was planning on going. And so I support it at the level where I get all my tickets, all the merch, everything.
When is it?
It's towards the end of April. Okay. And it's a Friday evening through Sunday. So it's you can have a nice weekend in Edinburgh, add a few days and see the city. And it's a beautiful time of year to be there in Scotland. And I'm super excited for it. So I will send Jana the Kickstarter link if anyone wants to look into that.
Yeah.
And and I know it's like a crazy time to be supporting something, but at the same time, it's support it now. The charge will go through at the end of January. So it's not
So it's not
coming out of your account now. Yeah.
So that's 2 things you're going to send me. Write them down.
What was the other one? I already forgot. Oh, the Woolly Good info. I already forgot what the other one was. We need an old lady's forgetting.
We'll have a speech bubble with question marks. We'll think of it. Woo! Whoosh. Okay, well, you're sending me the Kickstarter information, and then
I'm gonna send you the Kickstarter.
Yeah.
And something else.
And you were gonna send me, I don't know, we'll think.
Everyone watching right now is like, and telling us. They're all telling us and rolling their eyes.
And screaming at the unless it was something we talked about before we started recording.
Nope, it wasn't. I said it during the thing, I think.
Well, I'll remember when I get back.
Yeah, and you can tell me, and I'll look it up and send it to you. Oh, for the cordsmith.
Oh, right. See? Bing. There's like a doorbell chime when that happens.
Oh, this happens to me all the time now. And I just say, like, I'll remember at 3 a.m. and I'll text you.
I know.
Is that how it works? How it works.
And you know,
I just wake up and it's like George Bush, or like wake up and it's like Alpha Centauri, just like the random thing I was trying to think of that day. Just
yeah.
appears.
And I just figure people can manage their phone, right? Like we have do not disturb functions. So text me whenever.
That's right.
Anyway. All right. So I'll see you tomorrow. And
that sounds good to me.
We'll see how far I get on my cowl with my stupid show.
Excellent. I'll see you.
Bye.
Bye.